This question comes from Russell in Louisville, Kentucky. I fear my father's retirement will come during the next severe downturn, rendering his life's work into his retirement fund worthless. Same with my mom, who has more to lose. Should they cash out their 401ks, take a hit, and pay off their mortgage? Should they cash out individually and invest in a diversification of precious metals, currencies, and foreign stocks? Is the best bet somehow to roll it from Fidelity to Euro Pac?
Well, those are a lot of questions that are kind of difficult to answer through the Q&A from the radio program. You'd probably be better off having a conversation with one of the financial advisors at Euro Pacific Capital, preferably involving your parents as well, so they can be in on the discussion. But you're correct. I mean, if there is a significant downturn that coincides with your parents' retirement, maybe they won't be able to retire. Certainly, if I'm right and their assets are invested improperly, if they have mainly U.S. dollar denominated assets, or particularly fixed income assets, the income or the value of those assets is going to be insufficient to sustain them through retirement. Because I believe that what people really need to be worried about is not losing money. I think people are too fixated right now on losing money, and the strategies are designed to preserve cash. I think what people need to be focused on is money losing value, which I think is what's going to happen with all of the printing that's going on all around the world. And so particularly people who are planning on retiring, you can't retire if your retirement income doesn't deliver you the purchasing power that you're going to need to sustain a comfortable retirement. So I think it's very important that people make sure that their retirement assets are properly diversified to take into account, I think, what is a significant likelihood of major inflation, of an erosion of the value, particularly of the dollar, but other fiat currencies as well, and the need to be protected. Now, whether your parents can accomplish that without quitting their jobs, if they can look at what the choices are available to them within their company's retirement plan, if they can make better choices among the investment options they have. But if they can't, maybe there is a way that they can roll that over into an IRA where they can take control of these assets. Maybe it means they have to retire earlier or quit the job and maybe try to find out if they can work as independent contractors for their current employers. Maybe it's possible to quit and be rehired once you're able to roll the assets into a self-directed IRA, where you can better position yourself if you share my concerns and have a similar outlook and are looking for ways to protect yourself, because you might not, or they might not, be able to implement those strategies within the confines of what they have with their current employer. But these are a lot of big questions that need to be looked at more in-depthly, and certainly we need to know a little bit more about your parents, their total net worth, their objectives, other factors, before we can come up with a real plan or give them specific advice as to what to do. But you're thinking correctly. You're answering the right questions. You just need to make sure and get the right answers. And I'm sure somebody at Euro Pacific Capital could help you arrive at a good overall investment plan. So that's my advice, is give Euro Pacific Capital a call.